Yeah. So when somebody's attacking personally versus somebody's attacking a government or a water treatment plant or something, are they different in how they do the attacks?
They are different styles of attacks. So typically against a government, you're either after a denial of service, which is basically making it so they can't operate whatsoever. The US has done that against Iran. The other thing we've done is malware infections that actually help us either ruin their network or gather information on things that they're doing.
Yeah.
So that's the typical for government-to-government attacks.
Yeah. So what are the most common methods for a cyber attack? You mentioned denial of service and so forth, but you're protecting companies too.
Exactly. Companies will also suffer denial of service, and we have a number of ways to combat that. The big thing for companies is phishing, right? So it's either phishing or spear phishing, which is a very focused attack, and they're used interchangeable. Sometimes you use phishing to get the information you need to spear phish an individual.
Yeah, explain spear phishing. How does that operate?
Okay, so spear phishing, you would say, I work for you, you're my CFO. And somehow they've phished me and they figure out emails and whatnot. They've gotten into my contact list. Now they send me an info or an email from Kevin Freeman and say, Robert, it's Kevin, I have this big deal going on. I need you to transfer this amount of cash to this account. And you give me the routing numbers and everything.
Yeah.
You would not believe how many companies fall for that.
For financial advisors, it is, hey, I'm your client. I've got $500,000 invested with you, but I got trapped in Europe, and that's why there are rules that financial advisors are not allowed to respond to email requests. Yeah.
I've gotten that kickback.
Yeah. And so pick up the phone and immediately say, what do you mean I'm in Europe? And yet they've gotten a hold of the email list.
Yep.
What about just getting credentials that way? Do they do that too?
They do, yeah. So phishing is basically, if you think about it, we all remember John Podesta and Hillary Clinton. That came about through a phish. He was sent an email that said, hey, there's been a compromise, you need to change your password. You have to enter your email address and your old password, then change it to the new password.
Oh.
Not really interested in your new password, and as soon as you type that in, they have it and they're in your account.
Oh, wow.
And that's very common.